Bit of a late start for Luna Flucia, but she does now get going. Gerling, Nito, Housley and Arias. Here we go, it's a false start. False start straight away. And there's a problem for Maria Nito in the pits. Let's race to Valencia, that's much better. And away we go. Perez gets a good start off the grid, and up the inside, his teammates immediately going to go for it. Jan Baral into the first corner as Maria Nito now creeps up out of the pit lane, and down to fifth comes Werrell. There, when he squeezes Sandro Perez wide, that's enough, and here comes Cathal Clark. Because there goes Hugo Marti. Now he's going to get fifth on the inside of Sandro Perez as they battle across the line. Jan Baral in front of Santiago Alves. Here comes Marti and Perez. They're both going to dive up the inside of Clark. In fact, Sandro Perez is going to get past both of them into fourth position. So Jan Baral, Santiago Alves, Leo Robinson and Sandro Perez. Then Alex Martinez and Hugo Marti. Leo Robinson in a second now. He gets Santiago Alves, and in third comes Sandro Perez. Going to go for the move. Yes, he does. In the final chicane. Not going to get through. Not when Jan Baral is going to slam the door shut like that. But this is the proper race now. 6 laps completed, 9 to go. And Baral is defending. Up the inside comes Santiago Alves on Sanchez. And up the inside comes Leo Robinson to get back into third. To the first corner. He's going to dive for it. Lovely move from Santiago Alves. And he takes the lead. Robinson's going to get them both. Brilliant from Robinson. The door was enough open to storm up the inside. And now here comes Jan Baral. He retakes the lead. The lead changes 3 times in 3 corners, and now Perez is going to move up in a second position. Amazing racing here in the X30 Mini. Incredible. Now Jan Baral. Sorry, that is Sandro Perez. He gets through in a second place behind Jan Baral. Up the inside now comes Robinson. That's for the lead in the chicane, and he's there. So Baral and Sandro Perez are now second and third, with Santiago Alves pushing like crazy. Yes, it was looking so good at one stage. Here comes the move from Jan Baral. He gets through on Leo Robinson for the lead. Yes, there is. Up the inside comes Baral, and so too does Sandro Perez. Alves working with Robinson to close up. He's going to go for the move. Alves gets through on the inside. Does he on Robinson? Yes, first and second, trying to get away from Santiago Alves. A change of position though. Jan Baral gets through. Leo Robinson's now going to get through on the inside line. Robinson's going to go for third position. He takes third. Comes Lewis Werrell on the inside of Cathal Clark, and that's opened the door for Thomas Strauven. Strauven gets into 6th place behind Werrell. This is the moment that Sandro Perez has been waiting for. Into the right kink, he's going to get the lead. Races where the victory is what you're after more than anything else, and Jan Baral steals back the lead on the last tour. Robinson's going for it on the inside. 2nd place, Alves through into 3rd. A little nudge to Robinson. And back on the inside now comes Sandro Perez. Jan Baral makes the critical move in the first chicane, and Alves is battling to keep Sandro Perez at bay. He gets through on the inside line for 3rd. Great run from Santiago Alves. Miguel Pedro de Zolaga in 2018. 2019, it was Freddie Slater. This year, it's Jan Baral! Superb victory! Jan Baral has won the Army Winter Cup 2020.
So at the start, it was quite good. We got to the front and we were chasing up. But then on the final laps, we didn't really have enough bottoms, and then we lacked in the defending parts.
Ha sido una carrera difícil, peleada en las últimas vueltas, pero bueno, al final hemos conseguido llegar hasta el final y llegar al podio.
Hola, estoy muy bien. Y bueno, la carrera he salido en tercer puesto y en la salida he podido adelantar, y luego ha sido una carrera muy difícil, pero he podido quedar en primera posición.
Inside, Harrison on the outside. Get ready. Grab your hats and hang on to your horses. Absolute cracker. Here we go. Great start. Oh, no, it's not. My apologies. A false start. A false start is called. Rigby, Lucio, David, Pearson, Slater and Pilker. They come out of the final turn. This time they'll want a perfect getaway. We're racing in Valencia. That's more like it. Down to the first corner. Aaron Walker's going to tuck in. Tries to go for the move. In behind, Dan Ginchard. Rigby gets the move and gets into second position. What a start for Van David. And Rigby makes the move on Ginchard on the first lap. Brilliant fifth in front of Bart Harrison and Archie Walker as Slater gets into third past Aaron Walker. Rigby. Then he can spend the last 2 laps thinking about the victory as Archie Walker makes the move further back. He's going to get up the inside of Van David. Dervich have both got past Brandon Carr. To move further up into the top 18. Is that Harrison through to 4th? Yes, it is. Harrison gets the move on Aaron Walker. For Harrison. 5th position for the 20 of Aaron Walker. Ginchard goes for broke and gets the lead. Ginchard takes the lead in the junior final. Dan Ginchard leads the number 7. Here goes Rigby, going for the lead. He wants to back him into Freddie Slater so that Slater pounces for second. Dive on the inside of Rigby. Rigby's not going to give him enough space, and certainly Freddie Slater's not going to be easy to back down. But Rigby hangs on a second. Ginchard retakes the lead. Rigby tries again up the inside, and this time Slater might get through as well. Ginchard has to resist. He has to let Slater go through, and Aaron Walker's now going to have a try. So Rigby leads, Slater second, Slater going for first immediately. But different teams in the top 5. And here comes Walker having a crack at Freddie Slater into second place. He's in top 5, and it is a top 5 now. And Walker's going to go for the lead on Rigby. Slater gets through as well. Rigby shuts the door in time for Ginchard. Slater, Rigby, Ginchard. And here goes Slater on the inside. Freddie, first ever junior final, and Rigby gets it a second. Anyone could win this race now. Watch for Ginchard, round the outside of Aaron Walker. He almost made it stick, but he manages to shut down Harrison. Up the inside now comes Ed Pearson. Ed Pearson going to try and get into 5th, but Harrison defends round the outside. That's going to hold them up. Oh, a bit of a strike at the cone there for Van David on the way down the straight. But there goes Rigby. Rigby makes his bid on Slater and gets into the lead. 4 to go. Slater's going to come back at him, and they've hit each other. They've hit each other. Ginchard remains in second just, but Rigby's down the order. Slater is leading. Slater retakes the lead, and Ginchard second. But now watch Ginchard as he tries to sweep round the outside of Slater. Slater holds him at the apex. He drops to 3rd. Aaron Walker round the outside of Slater. He takes the lead now. Still pushing on. He's got Pilker trying to come through with Ginchard's support. Pilker still trying to be there on the inside. Ginchard slits up the middle. Spin low round the outside. Unfortunately, it's the very talented Mikai Singh. Mikai Singh is off the road. What a shame. And so too is Lucio. Lucio is off as well. Lucio out of the race. Last lap. Here goes Slater on the inside of Harrison. Second place is his. Walker's going to give it everything he's got. Slater on the inside. They trip wide. Harrison's going to get it. Bart Harrison wins. What a victory. Bart Harrison to the Valencia.
Yeah, good weekend, but qualification but I think it's good work. And final, I think top 3, and it was top 3. So good weekend.
Quite happy with the result. We fell back a bit at the start to 5th, and then we came back through to take the lead with about 8 laps left. And then there was an incident at the last corner, which probably cost us the lead, but that's racing.
My mind was blank. I didn't believe it at all. I was really happy.
Behrman on the inside, Bradshaw on the outside. Get ready. That seat you're sitting on, you're only going to need the edge of it from now on. Here we go. Let's race in Valencia. And what a start from Bradshaw. He chops across on Behrman. 2 or 3 carts have come off there. That is Alicia Barrett. Also off there, the 247, a 35 in trouble. I'm fairly sure that's Alejandro Schimpf. It is indeed. But Dean McDonald has now hit the front. Weekend. He is now in the lead. Here comes Bradshaw though. Straight up the inside. Behrman is back in there as well. So Bradshaw and Behrman, 1 and 2. Here comes Lahoz, trying to get through in a 3rd position on McDonald, and he's done it. Chichko, and there goes Behrman into the lead, but he drifts wide. Lahoz gets back through, and so too does McDonald. Behrman runs wide into 4th. And here comes McDonald up the inside, and McDonald gets back in a 2nd. Tyler Reid, here comes Rowledge, trying to take on Mark Kimber. You've got to be brave to go against him, and he has. Rowledge goes through on the inside line, and McDonald retakes the lead from Bradshaw. Here comes Lahoz. He's going to get alongside Bradshaw now as well in a 2nd over the line. But is it enough to hold 2nd into turn 1? Yes, it is. Behrman's now back on them. It's Callum Bradshaw for Fusion and Oliver Behrman for KR. There goes Bradshaw in a 2nd. Behrman gets the fastest lap. Underdogs outside the top 10, both of them, and there goes Behrman. Behrman into 3rd. Up the inside of Bradshaw. Take that! Into 2nd place. Up here goes Behrman. He's going to go for the inside line of Dean McDonald. You've just taken the lead of the reigning title winner. Bradshaw goes for the inside of McDonald, and he makes it stick. For Selenetti, who again has fought through the field up into 11th place. There goes Nogales. Here comes McDonald on the inside of Bradshaw. Oh, just about. Tyler Reid is in there in 3rd. Here comes Nogales. Nogales gets through on the inside of Bradshaw. Inside comes Kimber. Kimber gets back into it now past Lahoz. Tyler Reid is hanging on to the podium by a thread. There goes Nogales though on the inside line for 3rd. Tyler Reid gets him straight back again on the undercut. And the door could be open for Bradshaw. Bradshaw tries to commit to it. Oh my word. Tyler Reid power slides into the chicane. Runs wide. Now they're all going to swamp him. Nogales through to 3rd. Bradshaw through to 4th. And that's Kimber in 5th. Oh, and Bradshaw's run wide. Bradshaw's dream is over. Callum Bradshaw is out of the IAMI Winter Cup. Oh, devastating. He rejoins halfway around the circuit. Oh, he's doing it with his front fairing. In front of Kimber and Varva, but now Kimber gets through. Varva gets through. Rowledge trying to fend off from Ruben Moyer. Last year he won in junior. This year he wins in senior. Wins! Absolutely brilliant.
Bueno, es una carrera muy complicada. Al principio me quedaba un poco atrás, pero al final hemos conseguido ponernos terceros y hemos intentado acercarnos a Dean, pero al final nos hemos quedado terceros. Y agradecer a todo mi equipo, a mi familia, a toda la gente que me apoya a conseguir esto. Gracias.
I think the outside row got a jump at the start, so we had the momentum going up to turn 1. And then the race sort of fell, not in my way, but in my favour at the start. And then we all started having a little bit of a scrap, and then Ollie got a bit of a gap, and then he just drove really well from there, and then didn't quite have it in me to get back there or get near, so I think I tried to settle for 2nd. But yeah, still happy with that, and yeah, thanks to everyone.
Got a shuffle back a bit at the start, but I made my way through, got a nice gap, and just maintained the gap to the end, and it was a really good race.
We will be back for more fantastic X30 action from the minis, juniors and seniors in the IAMI Euro Series, which kickstarts at the end of March in, of course, beautiful Belgium. Take care Buenos dias!